Hello there, everyone. This is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play Infected. So, I did a bit of grinding, as you know, right now because I have a full-time job, full-time taking care of family, doing this, doing that, prepping for videos, recording. So, I lay out the foundations of what I have planned. Then I fill them, and once I do that, I fill them in off camera. So if you're still here after this introduction and all that fun stuff, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Absolutely love your comments when you leave them, and appreciate the support. And I hope to make this a full-time career at some point. But anyways, back to what I was doing. So, if you've been following along, you know that process. So, I'll give you a quick update on what I've done and a quick tour. And then we're gonna go and get ready to deal with an attack because I'm gonna trigger it. I thought about doing lining my entire base with, boxes, but I'm like, eh. So, here we have my little porch here that I've had done for a little bit. You can see that I had to move my farm here closer up, which I ended up creating a little pathway across the water to there to here. We have Mike's place there, so that's what's been new for this. Then we have this outline right here of fences. It took me flipping over 2 or so hours to line this up, and it's still not even perfect. It goes completely circling around the base, and I need to get rid of this. And I can tell you, for me personally, this circle here is not enough room. Look, I've already built to the edge on there. I've built to the edge over there and over there. I even built to the edge on that area. And we've got this area. We've got my saw bench workplace down there in the process. It still needs to be getting done. And personally, I'm loving the way this place is turning out slowly. And I love the circle of the defense here. Although, admittedly, I need to find out where a spot to put the gate. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put the gate over there towards the road because that's where I go to loot and come in and out constantly. There's Mike taking care of the plants. So now that I've shown you from up here, which I love that view, I'm going to be turning this into glass at some point. Alright. Then now we've got all the walls here that I've been slowly filling in and getting everything done. Along here, we have a little spot here. This is basically just a storage area for stuff. I don't know what. I will have to be moving stuff down here in preparation. Like, I'm gonna have a fridge here at some point, but the problem is I need a lot of power. Power is currently one of my biggest issues. Ooh, female, female, pregnant female, female, pregnant. So if this has a male, I'm gonna have to let it get all of these, at least one more of these pregnant, then butcher him. So that way I can have all females. We've got food, which if you're having a hard time keeping up with food, or you don't like running back and forth, or you don't like filling up your inventory full of food and then coming all that fun stuff, a quick and easy thing you can do is set up a pumpkin thing right here. You just grab a couple of pumpkins, harvest them, open, and feed. Like this. I could probably put one more in, but I'll leave that alone for now. I have biofuel for here, so if I want to empty these out and make biofuel, I can. This is where I'll store the food, the rot, and the biofuel. I need to put a couple more chests up. Mike's filling in the log holders. Now let's go try and trigger an attack. at some point I would like to try, I might just reorganize that so that this here lines up over there and then it lines and it goes up there, but it may not. And that's why I'm hoping for more building pieces. He seems to actually take, he doesn't seem to jump over the railings anymore once you get the railings up. He seems to actually path through the railings. Look, Mike has gotten smart. He's gotten smarter. Alright, we're gonna need a bunch of these because I still have a lot of filling stuff in and I want to trigger an attack. Actually, the quick and easy way to do that, never mind, I know a quick and easy way to do that. My personal opinion, as I've been playing and all this, and I probably said it a few times, I personally think all the you can have, you should be allowed one of each machine that produces noise of some kind, and they all generate noise and pollution, and it will take 5 game days to trigger an attack. In other words, some of these objects insanely produce noise. You could potentially probably trigger an attack once every day from some of these, like this right here. As you can see now, look at that. Look, it's just, it's going to town. Oh no, wait, I don't have it on. Oops, I forgot. Even with the saw going, that's still, actually, what the hell do I have that's, hold on a sec here. I thought that was hooked up. I forgot I de-hooked it up. So what the hell is generate? Ah, it was the saw. Still, look at the saw alone was generating a lot of noise, but it's nothing compared to what you're about to see. We're going to take that. We're going to take... Oops, I meant to grab this. The bow is not useful against bosses. It's okay, but it's not that useful. The repair hammer, I'm going to have to repair things when things come down. Oh, and a wire. And that's fuel. Lots and lots of fuel. Here we are. What? 3? Yes, 3. Down over here and out here. At some point, I'm going to go into like a free build mode and I'm going to build outside this and go up and then just get an overview of this for a screenshot. I have plans for my next build location. If you're still made it this far, like I said, I appreciate it. This is going to be my next build location at some point. Because if you look, there's a road path right up to here. There is a lot of building room in here, and there's only one entrance for them to come. If they spawn up here, they're not going to be able to get me. They either have to find a path down over to this way, or they have to run all the way around to get here. At which point, I'll be happy because then I can defend there rather than having to defend these. Also, some new things that seem to have been added. This road here. This road seems to be an extension because this used to only stop. So I think the developer might potentially be adding a pathway up through here. Potentially. This area has been added on to too. There's a path through here to here. This used to be a very long, windy road up to here. Still would appreciate a path that goes like through here, or maybe one that cuts through here. Like you can cut right through here and go to here, and a path that maybe cuts through here, or a path that cuts up here. A few more cutting paths would be nice. Maybe one that goes through here and one across here. But that's just me. Maybe another path that goes around here. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. So let's hook this up, and there we go. Oh, there we are. If you have this going and you've got the saw going, all this crud, it generates a lot of noise very, very quickly. Now the developer is changing things on the fly every day, all basically, if you've been looking at the patch notes. And some of these machines and things are getting temporarily adjusted as they go. I'm hoping eventually we could have everything running and have attacks set up for they're basically 5. You know, technically not, they're not solidified 5, but they basically it's like you add in more machines the sooner the attack. You think about it like zombies. You know how if you're quiet and you can kill them, you don't really bring in a whole bunch. But if you start siren blazing and start causing all kinds of this and that and other fun stuff, all of a sudden you've got these impossible hordes. And depending on how this goes, I am gonna, if my chess ultimate defense works at preventing them from pathing to my machines to attack them, then I'm going to put some chests around this piece here and protect this. This is like the ultimate protection item I need to have protected, because it will it will make it much easier to deal with all the stupid extractors. And I was kind of half expecting to already be in an attack right now, but the only other thing I can think of, which would be, oops, is setting up my grinder and turning that on. And for some reason, animals tend to spawn in my base. I've got this goat here. I might just capture it and stick it in the thing. If it's a male, I'd probably kill it. I'm assuming there's going to be an aging, dying system set up, which means that eventually oh, we're about to receive the attack. I assume there's going to eventually be an aging system, which means the animals get old and they're gonna die. And then if they're gonna, ooh, over this way. Is this, yes, it's on. Okay. There we go. Now we're generating noise. And if you look at these dotted lines here, if you see how they flow like this, that tells you the direction of power. Alright, we're gonna need to get ready for a fight, which is going to happen pretty soon. But as you can see, I'm turning everything on and it's speed. It's moving fast. And maybe what I'm saying is already happened. Maybe one of each item already does exactly what I think it does. And that is, maybe it does take 5 game days, but that right there doesn't feel like it. I only have that and that going. I don't have clay extractor going. I don't have any other items going and all that fun stuff. And we're gonna turn this off. And we're going to wait for an attack, and we're going to have to try and hope that we can stop it. Issue is I don't have a lot of life, and I don't know where they're coming from. And another thing is we're gonna have to start looking into crafting repair kits for everything. Actually, there should be repair kits. I don't know if there's bulk ones. Oh, I just saw them as we flipped through right here. Repair kit takes 1 nail, 1 plank. That, in other words, it takes half an iron fragment and 1 plank to build repair kits. Oh, there they are. Hi guys. Where the hell are you going? Wow. Okay, you are annoying. Here. He's taking out this. Wow. That was insanely easy. I guess if you catch them before they can come get to where they're, if you catch them before they can reach or even attack. Wow. Ooh, oil. Can you use that? Ooh, biofuel. Feather. Ooh, first aid kit. And yes, I turned building damage down to 5 because I hate losing my stuff. Personally, what I think would be really nice is if the developer can change it, separate it out. Let's say there's objects, buildings, and physical. In other words, player. That would be nice because I would have building objects turned off to 0. I would leave building damage as is, and I would leave physical damage as is. Or I would choose building damage to be one damage, meaning they can well on this for a while, and then giving me enough time to find them. Right now, it's just yeah. All right. Well, at this point, you know what? I'm gonna just keep these on for now because I am going, or yeah, I am gonna need them, and I'm also gonna start getting iron, which means I need to start getting stone and all that fun stuff here. If you want to prevent getting a lot of sand, I believe it was H to empty the sand and right click to pull out the fragments. So we're gonna start using this to get fragments. We're gonna the reason why is we're gonna need a bunch of iron for all of this. In fact, I kind of wish there was a little count that told me how many blueprints of each type I had, because then I could mathematically calculate this all out. I mean, look at this. Although admittedly with this defense setup like this, it feels like I'm kind of in a what do you call it, a war camp encampment. I didn't finish through here because I mean I've got this rock wall here, but it feels like I'm in an encampment ready for like war, like I'm a prisoner of war. But at the same time, it looks cool. All right, so we got that attack dealt with. We've got that fun stuff. We've got the other stuff running. We don't have a lot of machines going. I probably should. And what else do we need to get? Oh, right. I need to either build another junction box or I need to eventually. I'm going to eventually start working on wiring, but we're minus 10 power, which means power turbines. Oh, wow, they're producing max power. And I have 6. You know what? Do I have enough aluminum around here to create another Wind turbine. We've got stones here like no tomorrow. Yes. We're gonna try and get another wind turbine. Oh, I don't have lead. We do have iron. We do have all that fun stuff. We're gonna have to get more chests in here. We. You flip. Fine. I'll jump on the front here, jump on here. If I remember correctly, we can't place them in right away. We have to actually build them, then store them. Yep. Okay. We're gonna build a bunch of these. And I'm gonna go run off to the lead area, but I need to actually do a tiny bit of building too. And I'm gonna be using the stone. Actually, you know what? Let's get another machine up, and I think we're gonna put my stone extractor stone thing over here near this area. In other words, I'm gonna put them all lined up over here. We're gonna tear these open, change them to windows, because then we can reach out, grab the extractors, put them in the crates, and then put them in here that we need to. So I'll probably be changing these out the windows once I move the stone extractors back. For now, let's get other. We're gonna need a clay extractor. I'm hoping this does not generate noise, because all it does is generate clay. We're gonna need 20 screws, 8 nails, 8 planks, and a lot of iron. I don't know if I have actually I do have plenty of iron. Other things I would like to see in the game as we go along is, well, tell you the truth, electric items. Where the hell is it? I would like electric fences or electric barbed wire fences. I would like a electric gate that you can open and close like with a remote control type of deal. I would like what else electric here? Let's go placeables. Electric circular saw bench. In other words, it gives you, instead of 4 planks, it gives you 6 per log. A super advanced workbench, or an electric workbench, basically, which allows you to do the advanced workbench and the workbench combined. What else would be nice to have electric? An anvil, an electric anvil, which increases efficiency. So, let's say you get 10 nails from an anvil, it gives you 15, maybe 20. So, an electric anvil would be nice. What else? Power, food. An electric stove would be nice too, because then it uses electricity, and you can have it where it generates noise but at a very slow rate. Food, plant beds, electric plant beds, that would be nice, because then it could actually, yeah, you can have a light attached to them, and that speeds up growth, like a greenhouse light. What else would be nice to have electric? Maybe an electric forge or electric furnace. It speeds up the process even more. Or actually, most of these require the ability. No, you can have an electric, or you would need gas. So maybe, and coal is most efficient. So, an electric blower. You can add an attachment, an electric billow, is what I believe it's called, that pumps air into this, generating more heat, more light type of deal. Although it doesn't maybe not make deal with this, but it generates more heat, allowing things to cook faster. Maybe an electric distiller, so you don't have to put coal in it. In other words, an electric grinder. Basically, the idea about throwing in more electric is because if you've got wind turbines, uh, that where is it? Since these wind turbines produce anywhere between 10 and 40 power, right now we can put down basically double the amount we previously put in order to make up for the stuff. So before we would only need 5 wind turbines to do a fridge. We need 10 bare minimum safety, which means batteries and solar panels aren't really worth it because or actually batteries are, because once this starts generating 40 and you're wanting efficiency, this will capture it. But as of right now, the setup, the wind turbines are still the most powerful, most wanted item you're gonna want. And I definitely need to work on wiring because and as you can see so far in this gameplay, since the noise reset and all that, it's been about 12 minutes and it's almost at 1 again. I'm gonna go and get myself another... This is another reason why I want an electric saw bench. I'm tired of putting oil in here. I just want to be able to plug a wire in and just let it run off of electricity. That would be nice. Oop. Also, I've figured out how to I figured out how to duplicate. It's not always consistent, but because I have all of my settings on absolute max, if I learn when to time my saves, I can duplicate items, well, stacked items only. It doesn't work for single items. Oh, right. I need to actually build those chests because I forgot. I got distracted. I was going to be going towards the mine so I can actually start mining. Do I? Oh yeah, I gotta grab out the mine too. So let's load this up. But yeah, oh, and I forgot about that too. We're gonna be getting this going too. We need iron. We need all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm absolutely loving the way this is coming out. Right here is going to be the max height. In other words, I'm going to put ceilings across this. I'm not... And then from there, we'll have to figure out how to plan out the roof and how to angle the roof. And there's going to be a lot of planning with the roof that I'll probably do off camera. And then show you guys how I plan to do it. But first, let's grab electric and other little fun stuff. Not fuel. Yes. Iron. I need to cook up iron. Oh, I have 5 lead. I have aluminum. Does that mean power? We just need iron and some cobalt, and we've got aluminum. Okay, I think I might get another power up. But first, we need to get this going because once we get this all set up, we'll have to start dealing with the roof, and the roof is going to be fun. Because, I mean, look, in clay, that's a lot of clay. Alright, what else do we need here? We need... Oh, we didn't need electric. Oops, I thought it was screws and nails. Once we get that going, we can start dumping all stuff in there. I'm curious if it'll produce noise. That's kind of why I'm checking it out. We need iron. Alright, this is all going bad because I kind of just put it in here and I've been grinding away. You know what? I'll just start drinking these. 2 hours, an hour. Part of the reason why I'm getting more turbines is because I need to be able to start saving these. And one of my next goals is to start setting up basically what I would call a liver farm. We got a bunch of boxes. Sweet. I don't know how many the thing can actually hold because I do know you can do like 12 on here, but that also doesn't mean we can do it there and yeah. Ah, I think that's all about timing for that one. Oh, let's block the view. Now we can drive without seeing. Actually, let me see this. That's awesome. Can't see. I love it. There we go. Now we've got a box on our top, strapped to our top. This place is nothing but boxed up. That's awesome. Too bad you couldn't actually put boxes on the boxes here. Any other place beside? Oh, that is a little. There we go. We've got this thing's nothing but boxed up. We're gonna have boxes everywhere. Actually, not really. I plan to take that one off at least. I might leave that one on, but still. It's amazing how many things you can cram on. Alright, let's get these loaded into here. And yes, I got distracted. I'm still gonna get that. It may not be this episode, but I am gonna get it. But I hope that we get electric fences and electric other items and a bunch of basically efficiency. That's the idea behind it. Oh yeah, we got the planks in that. Because I would love to be able to just hook up stuff and not have to worry about dumping fuel into it, dumping this into it, all that fun stuff. Maybe even an electric vehicle with an electric charging station. Yes, I know. I'm getting really greedy on stuff. But, I mean, if you don't start adding suggestions, then you never know what you can and can't have. Actually. Okay. Now we can put this. Since we can't actually look out the back, there's no reason to have a window. Why does... It must be an illusion or something because I'm like, how the hell? There we go. I think I'm gonna have to move these, try and figure out how to place these lower. We're gonna have to move that box. And we're gonna put this lower. And hopefully it doesn't pop back up again. Nope, that's not the right way. Dang it. There we go. Although that's right on the tire, I don't want that on the tire. Now hopefully these don't pop up, because then I can open that one right there and that one right there and this right here. Yep, okay, perfect. I'm maximizing my storage, because that's what I like to do. I like to take advantage of mechanics of games and sometimes break the games. But that's just me. I will tell you, I'm not very good with naming senses. I'm not very good with pictures and all that other fun stuff. It's probably the reason why I'm not growing that fast. But still, I mean, if people come across my stuff and then they decide to take a moment and look, they might end up learning all kinds of interesting stuff along the way. Alright, let's cram more of this in here. We're gonna have to go and drive to my extractors and grab whatever the hell's in there. And we're gonna put the planks up. I have a lot of filling in. And eventually, I would love to do time-lapse videos. In other words, showing you guys me running around, doing this, grabbing that, running this, running that, jumping on this, placing chests on stuff like this, so I can jump up, like on the boxes, so I can jump and jump and jump and get to wherever I need to. And I do hope to eventually contribute ideas, suggestions, and other fun stuff to the game. Ooh. We don't need that much sand, but... Alright, I'm gonna call it here. This one has mostly been just for, like, the attack and giving you a tour. I know. I'm not always interesting. Half the time, I feel like people think I'm boring, all that fun stuff, but still. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate everyone who watches my videos, who likes my videos, who subscribe. And yes, even though you people who leave negative comments or dislikes, because you help the YouTube figure out what type of videos you like to watch. Those who watch my videos for more than 5 minutes help promote my video. Anyways, for now, I'll have to say that if you want to see more of this series, check out the in-screen credits that are coming up. If you want to see other games I've played, then check out my channel. I do have a bunch of other series, and I do have other series on this game, including a very cruddy role-playing scenario that I was trying out, and I might go back to later on. Anyways, I'm going to get ready for the next episode, and if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain period of time, I'll add you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000 though, I'll remove you off, because it's for people who gave me a chance. For now, bye-bye!